safety instructions in the service manual before doing any repair work. Ensure that you and those around you will be safe before starting any job on the machine. Park the machine safely on level ground and stop the engine. Fit safety strut on lift ram before commencing work on machine. Disconnect battery leads. Always use suitable container in case of oil drain and dispose of the oil. Work in clean environment to avoid dust entry in the machine systems. To change the hydraulic filter element, position the machine on level ground. Remove dome nuts and washers and keep them in a safe place. Lift off cover plate. Lift off the spring, keep it in a safe place. Remove the filter element. To remove element, loosen the nut and take out the spring and element from the spindle. Inspect the O-rings. If any damage, change them. Get new element and ensure it should be in proper clean packing, otherwise do not use it. Fit new filter element on the spindle. Fit spring and tighten the nut. Fit the element assembly in the body and keep the spring back on it. Fit the cover plate back on the filter body. Tighten the dome nuts with washers. Observe water separator every 50 hours. If it contains water, open the bottom tap. Let the water come out completely. When water is drained completely, ensure tap is tightened fully. Unscrew the filter element by loosening the bolts at the top plate. Remove the filter element and destroy it. Take out the new filter element. Fit new pre-filter element. This is the cloth filter element. Make sure that cloth and paper filter elements are fitted at the right places. Tighten the bolt at the top plate of the respective element. Similarly, change the microfilter element. This is the paper filter element. Similarly, change the element of the mud filter. Bleed the fuel system after changing the fuel filter elements. Loosen the air vent screw on the primary filter. Open the screw at the lift pump. Now operate the fuel lift pump till fuel flows freely without air bubbles from the air vent screws at primary filters. Now tighten air vent screws. Similarly, bleed the system by opening the banjo bolt at the FIP. Now operate the lift pump again till fuel flows freely without air bubbles. Now tighten the banjo bolt. Tighten the screw at the fuel pump. Start the machine and test for satisfactory engine running. If not okay, repeat the process of fuel bleeding again. Check the fan belt tension as shown. Fan belt tension should be 10 to 15 mm at the center of water pump and alternator pulleys. To tighten the fan belt, first loosen the adjustment check nut in the front. Loose the front nut. Now tighten the rear nut. This will tighten the fan belt. Check the belt tension once again. If it is okay, then keeping the rear nut in same position, tighten the front nut. Unscrew the wing nut and lift the cover. Ensure dust does not fall into air filter intake. Take out all the dust and clean it with a clean cloth away from the machine. Fit bowl back and the top cover. Tighten the wing nut. Make sure washer is in place while tightening. Outer element should be cleaned only when choke sign appears on the instrument cluster. Do not crank or run the engine when filter is removed. Take off clips. Gently pull out the outer element. Do not disturb the safety element. Inspect the filter element for cracks and holes. If present, change the filter element. Clean the filter element with air pressure of 1 bar and from a distance of 10 mm from the filter. Cleaning from inside to outside. Change outer element once after 2 cleanings. Change inner element along with every change of outer element. Refit the outer element gently. Fit the rear cover and lock the clips. Drain the oil when engine is warm. Ensure engine oil temperature is in warm condition. Remove drain plug and discard the seal. Drain the oil in suitable container. Clean and refit the drain plug with new seal. Open the engine oil filter. Take new engine oil filter from packing. Fit it to the engine. Ensure filter is fully tight. Fill the fresh oil and check the oil level with dipstick for correct level. Remove the transmission filter. Take out the new filter from packing. Fit new transmission filter. Ensure hydraulic oil is at operating temperature of 50 degree and read safety instruction before hydraulic pressure testing and adjustment from service manual. Park the machine on level ground. To check the hydraulic pressure of the machine, use correct and calibrated hydraulic pressure gauge. Remove dust cap. Fit gauge to the pressure test point adapter. Now start the machine and lift the loader arm. Keep the RPM to maximum. Blow the MRV. Pressure reading in the gauge should be 3300 psi. If it is not 3300 psi, then adjust the pressure. To adjust the pressure, unscrew the nut at the MRV. To increase the pressure setting, rotate the screw in the clockwise direction with a 4 mm Allen key. To decrease the pressure, rotate the Allen key in the anti-clockwise direction. Ensure pressure setting is not disturbed by holding the adjustment screw in its position while tightening of the nut. Remove the gauge. Fit back the dust cap. After tightening again, check the pressure. If it is disturbed by tightening the nut, adjust the pressure again. Open the service hose for which the ARV is to be checked. Connect hand pump hose to that port. Operate the hand pump. Pressure will rise in the gauge. When the pressure stops increasing, stop operating the hand pump. Max pressure attained in the gauge shows the ARV pressure reading.